Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Vinny.
Welcome back to Nerd News Today. It's time for another wrestling figure review, and this time, another classic figure. Well, classic in the term that it's quite old, and it's a line that's now dead, and it's still a pretty amazing figure.
Oh, that it is.
So we have here the defining moments, or one of the defining moments, Macho Man Randy Savage figures.
Which, actually, this was the very first defining moments figure to be released by Mattel.
Yeah, what can you tell us about the history of this toy and of this particular outfit for this toy?
This was actually the very first Macho Man figure from Mattel, and this was actually a majorly advertised figure because this was right when Macho Man finally reconciled with the WWE and released a major promo for the WWE with this figure and at that time, upcoming WWE All-Stars game.
And that was at San Diego Comic-Con, wasn't it?
I believe so, yes. This attire, too, was from his famous retirement match with the Ultimate Warrior, which unfortunately he did lose, but also led to him being reunited to Miss Elizabeth. This attire has a very big place in the WWE history.
And of course, as we know, he really didn't retire after this either.
No,
not
he
at all.
came back, I think, what, 6 months later?
Pretty much, yeah.
Thanks to Jake Roberts?
Yeah. So this is the packaging for the figure, which is this really great, amazing Defining Moments box. Very large packaging.
Yes.
Which is probably why they stopped doing it.
Thankfully, later on in the series, they kind of reduced the packaging as they saw it was too much.
Yeah. And this being an earlier version of the packaging, too, you still get that classic Defining Moments ability to see through the back of the box. But it would be a few figures later where they would start to actually customize the back, so you'd get very unique looks from them. At this point, they weren't doing that yet, but you still get a really cool design.
No, it's definitely a great design and very majestic packaging for a figure like this. So, as you can notice too on the back, does give a little bit of a brief history of that match that I mentioned before with the Ultimate Warrior and the after events of it.
And on the side, you get another really great picture of the Macho Man in that outfit. And yeah, it's my first time actually seeing the face, and man, that's a good face. I mean, it is the first one. They've done some changes to it, I think, since then, but not a lot.
They have.
Not very much.
They wouldn't change it up until the next Defining Moments Macho Man figure, which was the WrestleMania 3 one.
Which was a long time from this one. In fact, that was many years later.
Oh yeah, that was actually the second to last figure to come out of this line.
So let's go ahead and take Macho Man out of the box and see what it looks like loose.
And keep in mind, I did get this off of eBay. The package was already opened. So any of you collectors out there, please don't try to go get mad at us.
You can still get mad at him, it's fine.
Oh, quiet you. Don't get mad at us for opening up this old school figure. It was already open, so.
And we're back, and now you can see the Defining Moments Macho out of the box. And what a crazy outfit he has.
Yes. Let me correct something because there was an error on that packaging.
Of course there was.
They called it the Macho Man. He was still the Macho King at that moment, and I could show you something that will prove that I am right. With the first few Defining Moment figures and a lot of the elites, they came with their own stand. Exclusive to the Defining Moments line, their stands were gold and came with little nameplates. But as you could see, it says Macho Man. Wrong! He was the Macho King at this time. So Mattel, you could already start telling where they get their accuracies wrong.
Yeah, it begins here.
Yep.
That's a really cool stand, and I kind of wish they had more stands with their toys still. I know a lot of people don't like them. They cost extra to throw in with the packaging, but I think the stands are cool.
The stands are cool, and actually if you are a loose collector, those stands are really useful.
Yeah, and you can still buy them from Ringside Collectibles. They actually sell them in 10 packs.
Yeah, and actually I've used them at home. They're really good.
Let's talk about that face now, because that face is a really good Macho Man face.
Yes, this was his first face sculpt. No, the face sculpt for this Macho Man is very good, I will admit. It has more of like that serious tone to him. It wasn't as eccentric as later sculpts would be, but around this time, this was when Macho Man was starting to tone down his promo style, so it fits him perfectly.
And this head we've basically seen in like a lot of other Machos. It's the head they've used for years.
Yes, there's so many figures with this head. I actually have the Macho King figure from the Hall of Fame line, so and it's the exact same.
Exact same head, exact same glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's the same.
All these accessories are his outfit. So,
yes.
I guess we're going to start with his cowboy hat, because that's really cool. And
yes.
This cowboy hat is a little bit different from the other cowboy hats we've gotten in other iterations of Macho.
Yes, it is the same. Again, it's the same mold, but it's more detailed.
And it's got that little piece that keeps falling
Yes,
off.
that's the only. Again, it has a tassel tied around it, which does fall off.
I'll put it back on. You can even do that.
Yep.
That's the only Macho I think to have the cowboy hat with the little tassel.
Yes, exactly. Which most of its hats had tassels, but Mattel would stop using them.
Probably because of this reason right here.
If that was the case, what Mattel should have done, like what they do with the Warrior, is they should have molded on tassels for the hat.
Yeah, but it looks so much better. And that was the whole point of the Defining Moments line, was about having the fabric in particular.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, for the purposes of this figure, it's better that it was fabric because it's a nice shine to it.
Exactly,
If
yeah.
they molded it, it would not be as shimmery.
Yeah. So Macho also has his signature sunglasses here. His visor, whatever you want to call it in this case. But they're not quite accurate to the batch, are they?
No, they're not. They're more like his ski goggles that he would wear in the beginning of his career.
That's because these are basically recycled from another Macho.
This came out first.
Or rather, yeah, that's right.
This was the first Macho Man figure.
They're going to recycle it for another Macho.
Recycle it for a lot of his figures.
Yeah, and instead of making different glasses, they just kept this one for every single figure.
Because that was like the more iconic mold. Granted, for this, it does work.
And we're going to take them off as they fling across the room. And
it does work. It does fit. But he had more of like that visor style glasses.
Yeah.
Actually, the one who got the right style was the Ultimate Warrior Defining Moments. The Ultimate Maniacs Warrior. That had the right style.
Which is weird. It took the Warrior to get the good Macho glasses.
Yeah, and then when they came out with the Macho to match that attire, they gave him those again.
Of course they did. So Macho also has a really, really nice jacket. And I haven't shown you guys from behind yet how it looks either, but from behind you can see some of the other details in this figure. One of the things that this line was so great about was all the fabric and the fringes. Yeah, these are so cool. You can't do this with rubber. When they've done it with rubber, it looks terrible.
It looks terrible, yeah. Granted, Hasbro were able to pull it off when they came out with the Macho Man in his entrance gear.
Yeah, somehow it worked.
But then again,
of it.
That's exactly.
So let's go ahead and let's get Macho out of the jacket to show him he looks like loose. Would you like to do the honors of undressing Macho Man?
Is the benefit of it being more fabric. It is, first of all, it does snap into place. It does have a Velcro. Yep. With the fabric, it does make it a little easier. Just gotta get the sleeves over the fist. There we go. Like an actual jacket in real life.
I don't know how many people take off their jackets like this in real life.
Good point. That's the inside of the jacket. Again, the jacket is phenomenally done.
So the body is the exact same body we've seen in every single Macho Man figure ever, basically.
Basically.
Yeah. The head sculpt, again, we already talked about it being the same, but I didn't even notice before. It's got the pupils in there too. It's got blue eyes. Did you notice that?
No, I did not.
It's actually got blue pupils. Yeah, I don't know if the other figures have that much detail to it in that case. So that's really cool. He's actually got pupil detail. Now I'm gonna have to look at all my other wrestling toys and see if they have that.
Now we gotta check that out too.
I feel like they don't, but man, maybe they do. And I just haven't noticed all this time.
Maybe.
Those baby blues really pop on Macho. Though. That's really cool. So yeah, again, the body we've seen though before, so there's not really much to say about that. And again, these defining moments are all about the accessories and the entrance gear.
The entrance gear, and the attire itself.
Yeah.
Which, the attire was done great.
And how accurate would you say it is to the actual stuff that he wore?
You know something? I would have to take a closer look at it. I might have to one day do something on my own. Maybe bring back some history to it?
Perhaps you shall. So that's our look at the Macho King, even though it's not the Macho King, it's the Macho Man, but it is the Macho King.
It's technically the Macho King, but Mattel likes to call him the Macho Man.
Yeah. So, really great Defining Moments figure. Would you say it's worth hunting down?
Yes. I will admit I did get this at an amazing steal. I'm going to warn you now, if you're going to look on eBay, this one does fetch a hefty price for it.
Yeah, these are expensive. These early Defining Moments especially are very pricey.
Yes, so if you find it on a bargain or at a good price, get it.
Yeah.
Do not waste time.
So that's our look at the Defining Moments Macho Man Randy Savage figure. Absolutely worth digging around, hunting down for.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do to get it, get it.
Get it.
I'm going to probably break his neck later to steal it. So I'm Matthew.
And I'm Vinny.
See you guys next time with some more wrestling figure reviews. Bye-bye.
And hopefully I'll be around next time.
Hey, Vinny, what's that over there?
Huh?